Do you recall Vivien Leigh? Her life was marked by a peculiar age gap romance that raised eyebrows. Alongside her struggles with a significant physical insecurity, the fate of her daughter also adds layers to her story. Once the toast of Hollywood, she embodied the glamour of a bygone era, yet her life was filled with wild tales that captivated audiences. From explosive arguments to scandalous cover-ups and passionate affairs, Vivien's narrative was a whirlwind of drama and allure. One pivotal accident not only altered her life, but also had a profound impact on another individual, revealing the complexities behind her often difficult demeanor on set. As we delve deeper into her life, we uncover the intricate web of relationships and challenges that defined her, painting a portrait of a woman who was both a star and a tragic figure in the world of entertainment. From a young age, Vivien Leigh displayed a fierce commitment to the performing arts that set her apart from her classmates. At her school, she was the only girl who chose to take ballet classes, a decision that highlighted her unique passion and determination. This early choice was not just about dance. It was a reflection of her desire to express herself through performance. Her mother recognized this drive and often praised Vivien for her courage and distinctive vision. This support from her mother played a crucial role in nurturing Vivien's artistic ambitions. As she honed her skills in ballet and other performing arts, she developed a graceful and commanding presence that would later captivate audiences on stage and screen. Her journey from a schoolgirl with dreams to a Hollywood icon was marked by an unwavering passion for her craft. Vivien's refusal to conform to societal expectations earned her both admiration and criticism, but it was this very determination that propelled her to success in theater and film. Her early dedication laid the foundation for a remarkable career that would leave a lasting impact on the world of acting. Despite her overwhelming talent and glamorous public persona, Vivien was deeply insecure about her physical appearance, particularly her hands, which she believed were disproportionately large. This insecurity haunted her throughout her career, compelling her to hide her hands behind gloves in both public and private appearances. She allegedly owned over 150 pairs of gloves, a symbol of her obsession with concealing what she saw as an imperfection. This fixation with her hands starkly contrasts with her image as the quintessential beauty of her time, revealing the vulnerability that lay beneath the surface of her poised and polished exterior. Her self-consciousness about her appearance reflected the immense pressure that women in the entertainment industry faced to maintain a certain image, often leading to lifelong anxieties and insecurities that even icons like Vivien could not escape. The contrast between her public image and private struggles highlights the often unseen battles that many face, reminding us that even the most celebrated figures can grapple with deep-seated insecurities. Her decision to change her stage name from Vivien Harley to Vivien Leigh was influenced by a desire to reinvent herself, both personally and professionally. Initially, her agent suggested a more whimsical name, April Morn, which Vivien felt did not suit her. Instead, she chose the name Leigh after her first husband, Herbert Lee Holman, reflecting the personal and professional entanglements of her early career. The alteration of her first name from Vivien to Vivien was a subtle yet significant change that softened the sound of her name, making it more fitting for a leading lady in Hollywood. These changes symbolized her transformation from an ambitious young actress to a cinematic icon, representing her journey of self-discovery and adaptation within the demanding entertainment industry. It also reflected the broader trend among actors of the time to adopt stage names that aligned with their on-screen personas, a practice that underscored the duality between their public image and private selves. Vivien Leigh possessed an extraordinary near-photographic memory, a rare and valuable skill that was nurtured by her mother in childhood. Her mother would play games with her, such as memorizing table arrangements and then recreating them, exercises that helped sharpen Vivien's memory and mental acuity. This talent became one of her greatest assets as an actress, allowing her to memorize entire scripts after only one or two readings. Her memory gave her a competitive edge in the demanding world of theater and film, where quick learning and adaptability were crucial. It also contributed to her reputation as a consummate professional, able to deliver powerful performances with minimal rehearsal time. However, this exceptional ability added to the immense pressure she placed on herself to achieve perfection in her roles, contributing to the emotional and mental toll that her career ultimately took on her well-being. The combination of her remarkable memory and her drive for excellence shaped her legacy in the performing arts. The breakthrough role in Gone with the Wind brought Vivien Leigh international fame, but it also came with immense personal and professional pressure. The filming process was grueling, with Vivien working 16-hour days, 6 days a week, over the course of nearly 130 days. This intense schedule took a significant toll on her both physically and emotionally. Candid photos taken on set reveal a side of Vivien that many fans did not see. She often appeared exhausted and worn down, a stark contrast to the glamorous image of Scarlett O'Hara that she portrayed. Despite the film's monumental success, and the accolades that followed, the demands of the role pushed her to the brink of exhaustion. This experience highlighted the often overlooked hardships that actors endure behind the scenes to deliver memorable performances. The immense strain of portraying Scarlett O'Hara was emblematic of the larger pressures faced by women in Hollywood, who were expected to maintain both their physical beauty and their stamina under extraordinarily difficult working conditions. The legacy of her performance remains, but it serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those in the industry. Their relationship began in 1936, when Vivien Leigh first saw Laurence Olivier on stage. She was captivated, and immediately told a friend that she would marry him, even though both were married to other people at the time. This marked the start of a passionate and tumultuous affair that would define much of their lives. The intensity of their connection was evident in the over 200 love letters they exchanged, which revealed not only their deep emotional bond, but also the complexities of their personal circumstances. The letters were filled with longing and desire, showcasing the depth of their feelings for one another. Despite the scandal that surrounded their affair, Vivien and Olivier's relationship ultimately led to their divorces from their respective spouses and their marriage to each other. However, their love story was not without its challenges. Vivien's struggles with mental health often cast a shadow over their happiness, intertwining her personal turmoil with the joy of their romance. Their passionate love affair was a blend of ecstasy and heartache, reflecting the dramatic nature of both their lives and careers. While Vivien Leigh's on-screen chemistry with Clark Gable in Gone with the Wind was key to the film's success, their off-screen relationship was far less harmonious. Vivien reportedly found Gable's breath, which was worsened by gum disease and smoking, unbearable, making it difficult for her to film romantic scenes with him. This dynamic added another layer of complexity to Vivien's experience on the set of Gone with the Wind, as she had to navigate both the physical demands of the role and the personal discomfort of working closely with a co-star she found repulsive. Despite these challenges, Vivien's professionalism allowed her to deliver one of the most iconic performances in cinematic history. Her ability to overcome personal difficulties in order to maintain the illusion of romantic chemistry on screen speaks to her incredible talent and dedication as an actress. The tension between their off-screen interactions and the passionate scenes they portrayed highlights the remarkable skill of Vivien Leigh, who managed to create a lasting legacy in film despite the obstacles she faced. Vivien's role as a mother was complicated by her career and personal struggles. She had a daughter, Suzanne Farrington, with her first husband, Herbert Lee Holman, in 1933. However, Vivien's demanding career and personal life left little time for her to build a close relationship with her daughter. The distance between Vivien and Suzanne was exacerbated by Vivien's mental health struggles and her extramarital affair with Laurence Olivier, which further strained her family life. Despite this, Suzanne remained a significant figure in Vivien's life, inheriting much of her mother's estate after her death. The relationship between mother and daughter was one marked by distance, both physical and emotional, and reflected the broader challenges that women in Hollywood faced in balancing their personal and professional lives. Vivien's relationship with Suzanne was emblematic of the sacrifices that many women in the entertainment industry were forced to make in order to pursue their careers. During the filming of Caesar and Cleopatra in 1945, Vivien Leigh experienced a tragic miscarriage that would leave a lasting mark on her life. This heartbreaking event occurred after she slipped and fell during a scene, leading to a profound sense of loss. The emotional toll of the miscarriage plunged Vivien into a deep depression, which would haunt her for the rest of her life. This incident was not just a personal tragedy, it became a turning point that exacerbated her already fragile mental health. In the years that followed, Vivien's mental health began to deteriorate rapidly. The miscarriage intensified the existing strain in her personal and professional relationships, making it difficult for her to connect with those around her. Friends and colleagues noticed her increasingly erratic behavior, which stemmed from her unresolved grief and emotional turmoil. The pressures of her career, combined with her mental health struggles, created a challenging environment for Vivien. As she navigated the complexities of her life, the impact of the miscarriage loomed large, shaping her experiences and interactions. The loss not only affected her emotionally, but also contributed to a cycle of instability that would define her later years. Vivien's journey became a poignant reminder of how deeply personal tragedies can influence one's mental well-being and relationships. Vivien's mental health continued to decline in the years following the miscarriage, and she was eventually diagnosed with bipolar disorder, a condition that was not well understood at the time. Her mood swings and unpredictable behavior made her increasingly difficult to work with, and her reputation as a challenging actress began to overshadow her immense talent. Despite her mental health struggles, Vivien remained determined to continue her acting career, though the toll of her illness became more and more apparent. Her diagnosis was a reflection of the broader stigma surrounding mental health in Hollywood, where actors were often expected to maintain a perfect public image despite their personal struggles. Vivien's experience highlights the challenges faced by those dealing with mental illness, particularly in an industry that was, and still is, often unforgiving. The pressure to perform, and the fear of judgment from peers and the public added to her struggles, making it difficult for her to find the support she needed. As her condition fluctuated, it affected her relationships and her ability to take on roles, leading to a complex interplay between her artistry and her mental health. The legacy of her battles with bipolar disorder serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding and compassion for those facing similar challenges in the world of entertainment and beyond. By the 1950s, Vivien Leigh's career had begun to decline, partly due to her health issues, including her ongoing battle with tuberculosis. This illness significantly impacted her ability to work and maintain the level of success she had enjoyed in her earlier years. While filming Elephant Walk in 1954, her condition worsened to the point where she had to be replaced by Elizabeth Taylor. This moment marked a turning point in her career, signaling the beginning of the end for her as a leading lady in Hollywood. Despite her struggles, Vivien made a brief comeback on the stage, showcasing her resilience and determination to return to the spotlight. However, her physical and mental health issues continued to hinder her ability to work consistently. The pressures of age and appearance in the film industry added to her challenges, making it difficult for her to regain her former status. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of fame, especially for women in Hollywood. Vivien Leigh's battle with tuberculosis was a significant part of her life, affecting her both personally and professionally. This disease plagued her for much of her adult life, and it progressively worsened in her final years. On July 8, 1967, at the age of 53, she collapsed in her home and passed away, marking the end of a remarkable and often tragic life. Vivien's career was defined by immense professional success, including her iconic roles in films like Gone with the Wind and A Streetcar Named Desire. However, her personal life was filled with deep pain and struggles, which she often faced in the public eye. Despite her health challenges, she maintained a relentless pursuit of artistic perfection, which contributed to her status as one of the greatest actresses of Hollywood's golden age. Her legacy endures, reminding us of the personal sacrifices that often accompany a life in the spotlight. Vivien's untimely death brought an end to a career that had shaped the landscape of cinema, leaving behind a body of work that continues to be celebrated to this day. Vivien Leigh's life was a tapestry woven with threads of beauty, talent, and tragedy. She rose to fame with her unforgettable performances, particularly in Gone with the Wind, where her portrayal of Scarlett O'Hara captivated audiences. However, behind the glamour lay a woman grappling with deep insecurities, particularly about her appearance. This struggle was compounded by her tumultuous relationships, including a controversial romance with Laurence Olivier, which often drew public scrutiny. Their passionate, yet volatile union was marked by intense arguments and emotional upheaval, reflecting the complexities of their personalities. Additionally, Vivien faced personal challenges, including mental health issues that affected her career and relationships. The impact of a serious accident further complicated her life, leading to a shift in her demeanor and interactions on set. Her daughter, Suzanne, also faced her own struggles, adding another layer of complexity to Vivien's story. Through the highs and lows, Vivien Leigh remains a symbol of the tragic beauty of Hollywood's golden age, a star whose life was as dramatic as the role she